beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a little bonus reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pertain to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me, asking you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, this reading is about the person on your mind. A lot of people in the comments box below asked for a soulmate reading or a reading regarding the person who is on their mind. So this is the reading for you. If you're looking for a singles or a twin flame reading, I will be doing one of those in the next couple of days, as well as a career reading if you're not looking for a love reading at all. Okay, so the first card is your card, second card is your person's card. Okay. So you've got fire, even though you're an air element there, you're very, very passionate is what they're showing me. And your person's got polar bear, okay? So I'm just going to get all of your energy before I clarify the reading. But I've been using this wonderful Secret Language of Animals Oracle deck there just to clarify some traits that you're exhibiting within the union that may even be like secret feelings deep down for each other. We've got the Chariot card and we've got the Emperor for your person. So this person is maturing, coming into their own, very protective, the person that you're with actually. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding, interesting, you're starting to mirror each other because you've got the Justice card and the Emperor, and they've got the Emperor also. Now, male or female, not a gender specific reading, it's about the energy. The traits that you both exhibit. Interesting, we've got 2 king energies here as well. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know for their highest good? What are they meant to see? Okay, we got the 9 of Pentacles for your person, so they're very independent. We've got Page of Swords there, and also the Ace of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to get an outcome energy, and then we shall take it from there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Okay, High Priestess. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? And we've got the Sun card. So very happy union. I mean, all relationships, we all go through dips, ups and downs in the union. There's always challenges along the way, but it looks like, looking at your outcome energy, you and your person, you find a way to overcome obstacles. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. You need to find a balance between work and play. Ace of Pentacles here, and we got the Star as well. Okay, so let us see what is happening there. Let's move these all over. Your first card here is your card, and that's fire. So we've got here, it says creation, destruction, beginning, expression. So you go through cycles. Now, you're actually very, very interesting to be with, my beautiful Aquarians. You always think outside the box. Dating you or being in a relationship with you is always very original experiences, let's put it that way. You bring the passion, you're fun to be with, you're very creative, you've got wonderful ideas, you're very adventurous. It's quite a wild ride when it's with an Aquarian, okay, because you always think outside the box. Now, although this is a fire element, this is just telling me how passionate you are, and that you are someone in a relationship who expresses themselves fully. There may be some times where you withdraw with regards to your emotions, but you're actually with someone who is similar to you, okay? You may mirror each other quite heavily, but both of you are actually very, very passionate. Your person is very, very independent as well, and they may take a long time to think things over, but both of you are really mirroring each other's energy across the board here. So I feel like you complement each other very well. Now, when you argue, it may be like fire and ice. There's a lot of steam there. So even though you're an air element, your person may have strong fire in their chart, or there may be, you know, I feel like there's a healthy balance between you both, but I feel there's so much, both of you run on the passion, but also that intelligence. You know, there's like, you get a bit heady, both of you get in your head a little bit, but nobody can ever say that it's not dull, let's put it that way, in this connection. Now also, both of you are very good at rejuvenating the relationship. So when you go through any obstacles, whether you've been married 60 years, whether you've been in a relationship for 6 months, you're really good at rejuvenating the energy, making sure that things do not get stagnant. Okay, the only thing I feel like you got to really find a balance between here is work and play, because both of you work really hard. You're both committed to your career and can be quite serious about progress within your career, which is important, of course, but sometimes it leads to a bit of pressure, okay, within the union. And we've got the Chariot card there. So this is about motivation to always be on the move. As I said, it's very exciting to be in a relationship with you, my beautiful Aquarians. This is a card of energy. You bring a lot of energy here. And, you know, the Chariot card is also about commitment, that motivation, that drive. So I feel like you are committed to this relationship deeply. You know that this is a person that you want to settle down with long term, if you haven't already, because we got the Emperor, which is all about, you know, planning for the future. And your person is also doing the same. But, excuse me, there's an energy here where sometimes, you know, living in the past can be a little bit fragmenting of the relationship. So, for example, if you both have an argument and, you know, you get over the argument, but sometimes when you have another argument, you may bring up a past situation. So it's like, look at the past, learn from it, but don't exist there. Let it go, let it flow. Move forward, forward only with that Chariot card. Now, if you've been going through any obstacles with your partner, the person who's on your mind recently, this indicates that you are motivated to move past any obstacles and to, you know, move past any challenges in order to change or evolve within the union, to sort of invest deeper in the union here. I mean, you got the Sun card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star, which means both of you, you know where you stand in the relationship. You want to be together, okay? Your person wants to commit to you. I mean, this is Aquarius energy with that Star, but the Ace of Pentacles tells me that both of you just need to find a balance between work and play, and there is deep commitment there already, okay? This indicates that there is a successful union, or you want to have that successful union with this person, and you're dedicated. I mean, this card is a card of progress, dedication, commitment, and sort of being completely on in, you know, in this relationship, having that confidence to know that this is the person that ignites your fire, your passion, your love, your excitement for life, and that you want to settle down with this person. The Justice card is a card of decision, okay? It can indicate that a decision needs to be made within the union. And both of you have this, you know, on either side, they've got a King of Swords and you've got a Justice card, which indicates both of you are up in your head, perhaps making some decisions. You're thinking before you act on something. So if you're in a relationship, for example, and you've been in a relationship for a long time, perhaps you and your person are thinking about committing to each other on a deeper level, like moving in with each other or getting married, that sort of thing, or having children, you know, because Emperor energy talks about responsibility and taking things to the next stage. So, and because both of you are in that energy, you've both got the Emperor energy, it can mean that sometimes your emotions, you're good at talking, but the emotions sometimes are a little bit detached, is what they're showing me. But the Justice card indicates you are a truth seeker. You also speak the truth. You are, you lead with integrity, and truth means everything to you, which is great because the same with your person. Both of you desire the truth, to be honest, open with each other, and be your wonderful, authentic selves, okay? I don't know who this person, sorry, there's a loud motorcycle that just goes up and down. Now it's like 6 or 7 times a day. They just want to use this this particular avenue as a track or something. So I do apologize that there's that loud sound there occasionally. Sometimes it would be really good if they took themselves out of their comfort zone and traveled somewhere else. But, you know, hey, they're doing what they want to do right now. The Justice card is also about stability, okay? It is about, you know, adjusting. Now, when we all get into relationships, we have to make space for another person's energy into our lives, because you're very independent, and you know, so is your person, and you don't tend to conform to living on other people's time. You are the sort of person, you live on your own terms. But you do, when you fall in love, and you don't fall in love easily, but when you do fall in love, you make space for that other person. You you know, allow the relationship to breathe and organically form. So I feel like this is a period of adjustment, because you're ready to settle down with this person. The Emperor tells me that, I mean, there's two Emperors in this particular deck, and you've got this one, which is about knowing that you tend to have a lot of control in areas of your life, but the one thing that you definitely know you feel ready to do is settle down, okay? Because the Emperor energy is about responsibility. Now, you may have a lot of responsibilities in all areas of your life with your work, because the Emperor is all about strategy, is the great strategist. It's almost like, you know, you're building a career for yourself, and you're like, now I'm ready to find love, and then luckily you found love here with this person, and you're like, yeah, I feel it's time now to take things to the next stage. So I feel like there's some planning going within your union to take the next stage in your relationship, take things deeper to another level. The Emperor indicates that you are ready to take that you know, that next stage. It's almost like you're ready to commit, you're ready to be responsible within the union, not just for your feelings and your actions, but also to factor in another person, okay? You're very good at, when you're in a relationship, thinking about the other person. You've got a beautiful, loving, and most importantly, true heart, loyal heart. And this person, I mean, you want to move forward to the future with this person. We've also got the Six of Cups here and the Four of Cups. So it can mean that sometimes you feel a little bit nostalgic for the past, but I feel like the past has got nothing new to say there. I'm going to pull a quick card on that Six of Cups, because the Four of Cups tells me also that there is a tendency to, when things get in a bit of a pattern, like Groundhog Day, things get stuck in a rut, you feel a little bit emotionally unfulfilled. And especially when you argue with this person, or there's any, you know, debates that get a little bit tense, shall we say, you don't like the fact that they may bring up past situations. And by past situations, I mean, like, you said this the last time, and you know, you're like, oh gosh, why do we have to talk about the past? So I feel like there's a little bit of energy where you're a bit fed up of your person, perhaps sometimes thinking about the past and things like that. Now, the Six of Cups indicates that you long to be in this person's arms. You feel like there is, you share, there's a lot of peace, there's a lot of middle ground with both of you, and both of you have a lot of happy memories together, and you're ready to build more. But it's also can be about, you know, it's almost like they're showing me that in the past, nothing really, or no one really came close to how you feel about this person. Everything in the past was unrewarding emotionally until you met this person. So now you know that the time is right. You've met the person you want to be with, okay? So I'm just going to pull a quick card on that for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Oh, that's quite a lot of cards. So we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, you're moving on from the past. The Hierophant in the reverse, and the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So they're indicating that you're moving past, either you were in a high level commitment before in the past that was really unrewarding, that you did a lot of legwork in it, and that they had unrealistic expectations, or you were in a marriage before where there was, you know, it just didn't work. It was really heavy going, but this feels different. This is a different relationship. As you can see, Six of Swords indicates you're moving on from past situations. Spirit has brought you to a person where this will not happen any longer, okay? It won't feel like heavy work. It won't feel like you're burnt out. It won't feel like you're not free to express yourself. So whatever this was in the past for you that felt a little bit like, I feel like they were your past experiences that helped you spiritually evolve to be ready to meet the one. And I feel like this is the person that you want to be with. This is the one, okay? We've got the polar bear representing their energy. solitude, friendship, strength, and resilience. And that's what's really important to you, my beautiful Aquarians. You need someone that you can count on as a friend first. I mean, that's very important to every relationship, but friendship is really important to you. And this person, I mean, they do have friends, but I feel like they're very discerning about the energy that they keep. They don't actually let everybody into their energetic sphere. This is your person. They're very beautiful. They're showing up as number 3, which is sort of Empress energy. You've got number 28 there. When you reduce it, 2 + 8 is 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So you're the sort of person who goes off, makes your own luck, and you dwell in cycles. Okay, your person also is very protective, and very good at enduring tough situations. They're very strong, and they may have gone through some very difficult periods in their life that has made them that way. Now, people who are very, very strong and tenacious, they also tend to have a very soft heart that they guard quite heavily, and we do have that with the Emperor. And because both of you have got the Emperor, I feel both of you have come to each other with previous experience where your heart is a little bit guarded. Okay, but this person is looking to settle down. They've matured, and I feel like you and this person, you match each other's mature vibrations. You don't have to be the same age, but spiritually I feel like you're in a place where you're on the same page and you want the same things. So this person is, they're ready to settle down and they want to build that future with you. That's the great strategist. And we've also got 2 kings here. Now, because I'm reading your person's energy, you know, the 2 kings here can be like their energy. It doesn't have to be 2 different people, but because we've got 2 court cards here, it can mean that this person, you know, relies heavily on another person for advice, because the King of Swords is someone who thinks before they act. They're very honest, they're very open, truth is everything, but they think a long time before they act on something. Okay, so this is someone who is also naturally leads, but they're an analysis person. They lead with analysis, so they're always in their head. This person, they try to find a balance between passionate and then reserved energy. So they may go in cycles where they're really romantic, loving, passionate, and then they detach. So you may be dealing with someone else who has strong air in their chart, maybe another Aquarian energy, because we got the star here for both of your energies. Doesn't have to be, but they could have strong placements in those areas. But this person, they just said, well, they're giving me a song right now. Can't keep my eyes off you. You feel like heaven to touch. Oh, and it's just moved on to I love you, baby. Okay, okay, so they haven't really been giving me songs in these readings, which is interesting. So you got that song. That's quite a famous song, of course. Please take it as it resonates. But this person, they're fiercely independent. So whilst both of you are coming towards each other with the same energy, that King of Wands energy is like, their passion kind of influences the relationship a lot. Like they may be a deep thinker and bury their feelings, and you know, all of a sudden things result in an argument about things because they didn't express themselves in time. They've let things fester a little while in their mind, so that may come up there a little bit. The King of Wands is someone who is wants to be secure, of course, someone who's bold, someone who takes the initiative. So I feel like this person may have chased you in the relationship. And if not, as they mature, they're going to be the person who actually initiates a lot more things in the relationship to do. For example, they take the lead a little bit more. I'm just going to pull a card and see if this is 2 people or if this is 1 person. No, this is about their vulnerability, opening up. The 4 of Pentacles in the reverse is about, letting go of overanalyzing situations and trying to lead with their passion. This person is evolving. The 4 of Pentacles in the reverse indicates that this person is not wanting to be a controlling person. They want to let things organically but stably sort of evolve. And this person actually, deep down, there's a fear here this person has of losing you. Okay, so, but they're trying to temper their feelings to make sure that they don't make you feel like they're trying to control things. That's what's coming out right there with that 4 of Pentacles. Now, we also have an Ace of Wands here. This person, there's a lot of chemistry with you and this person, very passionate. Both of you have this desire for keeping the spark alive in the connection. You don't want to get complacent, and this person really does not want to get complacent. I feel like this person tries to think of a lot of scenarios to try and keep the spark alive in the relationship, because even if you've been with each other 6 months or like 20 years, 30 years or whatever, you know, relationships are hard work, and none of us come here with a manual. So we're making space for another person and the other person's journey, because remember, we all come with baggage of what we've experienced before we met each other. So, you know, if a person you meet, or perhaps even yourself, have been in damaging relationships or have trauma from past situations, we take that baggage with us. We may process those things, but sometimes, especially when we get into a union where we love another person so deeply that we, you know, hope that we never lose that person, it can trigger our insecurities. It can trigger past situations, and they rise up. So it's about working together in unity in order to move past any blockages, so that you can love fully and openly and have that playful spirit as well, and keep that spark alive. I feel like you and this person are really good at turning new chapters, deep down forgiving each other whenever any hardships arise there. But I feel like this is about keeping that spark alive. The Ace of Fire, or the Ace of Wands, is a strong transformational card. So this person is learning about making space for you into their life as well. And this person's big dream is to be settling down in a relationship where they feel free, equally free, passionate, loved, and I feel like this person has a desire to create a future with you. This person's, if you're not married already, I feel like this person is definitely thinking about it. They're thinking about the settling down. They're thinking about the journey ahead. They're thinking about taking the journey of life with you, okay? Because you actually do make them feel that even though they're in a relationship, you allow them to be their wonderful, authentic selves. You're not trying to control the way things go either, okay? This person, with the Page of Swords energy, is someone who's eager to be very helpful. This person's got a lot of intellect as well. You know, you may be in awe of this person's mind. Your brain synapses together just spark off each other, and this person's attention is fully on you. I would say sometimes that this person is always seeking to find or keep the passion in the relationship. This person, you know, they're always thinking about different ways of, you know, being connected with you and finding, that journey through life. Because I feel like this person's true blue. It's like they're learning how to open their heart fully. And the Nine of Pentacles tells me that this person is very, very independent, but this card is a card of being prudent, you know, not really wanting to commit until they're fully sure. But their overarching energy tells me that they're ready to commit. And the Nine of Pentacles definitely talks about security. Okay, so this person, they don't let everyone into their heart, but they've let you into their heart because you love them with wild abandon. You're exciting to be with, but also you make them feel free. Not that they walk away thinking, well, I'm a free agent. It's not that. You know, whenever you give a person that freedom to just be whoever they want to be, and they always choose to come back to you. They choose to come home, and that's what I'm feeling here. This person chooses you, and it's a good life. I feel both of you are trying to build a life where you have luxury, you have financial gain, that you're going to have the finer things in life, and you're working really hard for that because both of you are focused on your career. The trick here in this relationship that I'm picking up on is finding the balance to have work and play. So having things like date nights, or going off on vacations, reminding each other why you fell in love with each other in the first place, because we've all got responsibility, okay? And you both are a sign where you take your responsibilities very seriously, because you've got just mental block there, the Emperor on both sides, okay? Now, the outcome energy here is the High Priestess. There is a psychic bond between you both. Sometimes you don't even need to speak. You just know how the other is feeling. But be mindful about that, because we shouldn't really assume in a relationship how the other is feeling, even though we can feel it. Allow each other to express yourselves fully. And both of you, with the Justice card and the King of Swords, this is a really good relationship where you express yourselves and both of you are really honest with each other, which doesn't happen all the time in all relationships. Now, the High Priestess also indicates, love is not logical, okay? And I feel both of you have that wisdom. You know that intuitively you've been drawn to each other. You trust in the unknown. You know that you're meant to be together. You have that mystical vision that you can see a future with each other. You just know, okay? Even without talking about it, you just know. This is a card of faith. So I feel both of you have faith that you're been brought together for a divine union and that you're taking the journey of life together. The Sun card also indicates that there is a happy ever after here. This is the light. This is the truth. This card is all about growth, energy, clarity, knowing that you're meant to be together, that passion, that heat between you both, and both being aware that you bring out the best in each other. There's a lot of radiance, okay? That's not to say that, there isn't challenges in a relationship. I feel like you're both really good at overcoming challenge and still retaining your independent spirit and your identity within a relationship, which requires two energies to merge, okay? So I would just say the only thing, sometimes you both get stuck in routine or you feel a little bit like stuck in habit, repetitive cycles, and it may feel a little bit like jamming with your energy because both of you like to have that freedom, that adventurous side explored, okay? You're both very creative. Now we've also got that Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is a card of finding balance between work and play and being adaptable with each other, being fluid, being flexible with each other to factor in each other's work schedule or feelings or, timetables, that sort of thing. This is about making the effort to bring joy and play into a relationship that can get bogged down with responsibility. All you need to know is that this figure here is standing on top of a really tall building. So you have a relationship that is like far and away above a lot of other relationships, and it is balanced, it is strong, it is stable, okay? So then it's like you have infinite possibilities to sort of like develop this relationship in wonderful, unexpected ways and keep it fresh. But you both need to realize that you're in a committed relationship that is grounded and stable. And, when you're fully present in the relationship, that's when the excitement becomes more apparent. So thinking of things in the past or the good old days or, arguments that we may have had in the past, that sort of thing can only hinder our path as we move forward. Take the lesson from the path. Remember, the past is... Sorry, I said take the lesson from the past, not the path. Take the lesson from the past. Remember that the past is only an illusion. We can't live there anymore. We're actually doing ourselves a disservice if we keep remembering all the negative things from the past. It prevents our growth and it keeps us stuck in a moment in time and robs us of the present moment, okay? So that's about finding that balance. That's the energy. Now, both of you, you've got something really special here, okay? This Ace of Pentacles indicates that there's more to come. You're growing with each other with love, dedication, care. You're a true gift to each other. And both of you, this is the start of something amazing. Even if you've been with each other for many, many years, this is about rejuvenating your energy and remembering healthy growth within the relationship is important, okay? You both got each other. They just gave me another song. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. I got you, babe. So yeah, it's just, I got you, babe. That's what they just keep giving me. They were giving me a little bit of the lyrics there, but it was really muffled and I can't quite make out the words. So I'm going to have to look that up afterwards. Now, the significance of the songs in the reading can mean that you just heard the songs on the radio or you're going to hear them after the radio, just as some sort of synchronicity that spirit indicates to you. There's something in the reading for you, okay? You could be like going 4 or 5 weeks ahead of this and hear that song on the radio in the store or something, and it makes you think back to the reading. This person is in love with you and you are in love with this person. So I feel like this is a very healthy relationship that has maybe taken some time to blossom. You built a very strong foundation in this relationship, which is important. The star energy indicates, well, first of all, that's your card, my beautiful Aquarians. You are the star energy with that Aquarius connection there. But this is about the light that you seek. This is a new phase of life. You and this person, you have clarity that you're meant to be together. This is hope, to trust the future. This is also a dream come true relationship that you've always wanted to be in. So I feel like this is a calmness that comes and an openness within this relationship that should inspire you both to get to know each other even deeper as you evolve and mature, but also reminds you that, nobody else comes close to the union that you've got here. This is a very protective union where both of you love each other and there's a lot of passion. Also, if both of you have experienced past situations that have led to a lot of heartbreak or sadness, or perhaps it doesn't have to be relationships in the past, it can be experiences in the past. Both of you have a very healing energy on each other, a very healing effect on each other. And I feel both of you embrace each other and grow together. Both of you, the most important thing to keep things alive is to finding the spark. So it's almost like, if you read these three cards together, it's like find the balance. Okay, you're both doing a lot of multitasking in life, and you have a lot of options, but try to find the balance between that groundedness, that responsibility, that foundation, that stability, and also that inspiration to keep the spark alive. That's the true sort of nature to keeping a relationship fresh, which is to keep rediscovering things about each other and moving through those cycles that we all go through. The only challenges I see here, and I'm going to pull a card on it, the only challenges I see here is like keeping that spark alive, because both of you work really hard. I mean, you got two aces there, so both of you really have a lot of respect for each other. The Two of Wands in the reverse, thank you. So I feel like you've waited a long time for this relationship, and neither of you are looking for anything else. There's just love here, just love here. Now, all relationships have challenges, and that's about communication, it's about listening, but you know, and that desire to find that independent spirit within the union so that you keep things fresh. So your person goes away, speaks to their friends, you go and, you know, hang with your friends, have different experiences so that when you come back together, it's like, guess what I got up to today? So you keep everything so fresh and alive. But I feel like neither of you are waiting for anything else. I feel like you feel good where you're at. Okay, with that Two of Wands. And the Knight of Cups just tells me, it reinforces that there is so much love here. Both of you have a lot of love to offer. You're both very lovable beings. Sometimes there may be a little bit of you both reserving your energy or your love, you know, not being so emotive as usual, because I feel like sometimes you both get in your head a little bit and are very practical about things. So, you know, displays of romance, for example, you know, there's a time and a place. But this person, I mean, this is a call. This card tends to be a call to fall in love with yourself, recognize that you have a lot to offer, and it is reciprocated. Okay, so this person loves you as much as you love them. But it all boils down to self-love. As long as we've got two people who love themselves fully, they can actually offer their full cup of love that is healthy, full of love, care, devotion, rather than insecurity, codependency, self-loathing, you know, trust issues. So you see what I'm saying? I feel like both of you have matured to a stage where you're both ready for this union if you're not already in it. And if you're already married, for example, I feel like it's just going to be discovering more about each other and keeping that spark alive. Okay, so I'm just going to get some final cards before I close this reading for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, God, Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to see? I reveal my truth. Your person's got I am beautiful, so they may struggle with low self-confidence sometimes. They get in their head a little bit. And I tune out negative people and thoughts. So that's especially important if your friend is always relying on friends for advice. You know, this person, I feel they may listen to other people's advice, but ultimately I feel like they take their own. We've got, I reveal my truth. So you are your wonderful, authentic self to this person. You've got the Justice card, which tells me you are very honest and open. But also, now, this is not going to resonate for everyone. It's just coming out briefly. It's only like a small percentage, so don't be worrying if it hasn't. I feel like you, my beautiful Aquarians, have either been contacted by an ex or a friend from the past who perhaps it looks like they want something more. I feel like you see this person as someone that was a missed opportunity many, many years ago, but you're happy where you're at. You don't really want this person to cause any drama in your relationship. So I feel like you may have already told your person about this person, or you will tell your person about this person. I feel you don't want anything with this person. That's what I'm seeing. But it's only a small percentage, like I would say like 12% of Aquarian energy that I'm picking up has been contacted by a person from the past and who longs to be with them, but you're really honest and open. You're like, no, I'm really happy with the person I'm with, and I'm not doing that. So I just see you leading with integrity, that you love this person you're with, because they're beautiful, and they've got the card I am beautiful. So if they struggle with low self-esteem, for example, I feel like this person is evolving to love themselves a little bit more and have a bit more confidence within the union and within your love. And both of you, we've got, I tune out negative people and thoughts. So especially since both of you are leading with the thought processes with the Justice card and the King of Swords, which is very heady energy. You know, sometimes we all overthink things. Sometimes we get insecure. So this is about recognizing to tune out the negative thoughts that come into our mind. Sometimes shift those negative self-talk conversations that we have with ourselves and show ourselves compassion, okay? Because this relationship is a beautiful relationship, and Spirit does not want your fears on either side to destroy something that's truly beautiful, okay? So I feel it's very important to listen to your heart, listen to your intuition. It will never lead you astray. And both you and your person, your hearts are connected to each other, is what they're showing me, okay? It's going to be a very happy union going forward. I'm just going to get some trinkets before we close. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We got loads. Okay, so the first one we got is the butterfly, which is about transformation. So you and this person are evolving together. You're becoming. So, and it is, you know, it may have taken a while for this to get off the ground while you know, learn to trust each other and things like that. But I feel both of you feel that independent, free spirit, and you're blossoming because of each other. You raise each other up. They want that on the Sun card. Also, we've got the Tower. So it's the Eiffel Tower. So that's all about romance, finding time for romance. I mean, maybe some of you, because we got the Chariot card here, maybe some of you are traveling or, you know, thinking about relocating to France, or you have a vacation booked to Paris, perhaps. But maybe this is about you moving things forward romantically with this person. They want this on the Sun card as well. So that's all about romance and being a tower of strength for each other. We've also got the two hearts entwined. Now, you know, whenever I put my hand in here, it just feels like lots of metal. I can't tell the shapes. So, and I close my eyes as well, so I can't see what I'm picking because I like to be surprised. But we've got the two hearts beating as one, which is very apt because I feel both of you really complement each other, and there is a lot of love here, okay? They want this on the Ace of Pentacles. And finally, we got the engagement ring. So if you're not already engaged or married to this person, then this person you're with wants to settle down. I feel like you and this person will move towards this stage. But if you're not, and you're not even thinking like you're close to getting engaged or anything like that, this is the contract that binds, okay? Also, we've got like the diamond, although that's not really a diamond, that's representative of a diamond. This is about, you know, being it's almost like shining your true colors when under pressure, that this is a real gem of a relationship, that both of you may have experienced very pressurized circumstances before you met each other, and there may be a little bit of guardedness around your hearts because of that two Emperor energies. So it's about trusting each other, knowing that you can open up to each other. Got a little knock there on my windowsill. I'm a couple of stories up, so there's no way anyone could have knocked on that. I hope you caught it on the camera, but they're indicating here that you and this person, there's a contract between you both that is really beautiful and binding, and they want me to put that on the Sun card as well, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is take a moment to be grateful to the universe. Best time is when you wake up first thing in the morning. Be grateful to the universe for everything that you've received and everything you have yet to receive. The more grateful you are, the more circumstances and opportunities the universe send towards you to be grateful for. In the comments box below, just put the sentence, I have an attitude of gratitude. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the person's name in a video upload only, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.